Good morning, everyone. My name is Arslan, and you are watching Proper Pariksha, the place where we strive for academic excellence in a simple and comprehensive manner. So today we'll be starting the topic of, or today we'll be starting the exercise 8.4 of Class 6 Mathematics, Chapter 8. So without any further delay, let's start. And I hope that you have revised the concepts and made the notes by following our lectures in totality. So question number 1 says subtract, part A says rupees 18.25 from 20.75. So as we know, from and after one, the right one will be written with a plus sign and the one which is before will be written with a minus sign, and therefore the question will be rewritten as 20.75 minus of 18.25, and while writing the decimals in top and down fashion, the decimal points must be aligned with each other. So 5 minus 5 will give you 0, 7 minus 2 will be 5, and decimal point will be added aligned with the question. 10 minus 8 will become 2, and this will become 1, and 1 minus 1 will become 0. Therefore, the answer will be plus 2.5. Coming to question number 1, part B. Again here this will be written with a plus sign, so therefore it will be written as 250 and then 202.54. So here no decimal point has been mentioned, so we will add a decimal point at the right extreme, and then we will mention two zeros just to make it similar to this one. Then we will write 202.54 and make a minus sign and subtract. 10 minus 4 will give you 6. Okay, and this has become so, okay, I will show you how to solve this type of subtraction. I I hope that you know that, but still I will let you know one time. Okay, this 0 is unable to subtract 4 from itself. So what it will do, it will ask the next subsequent digit on the left to give it some carry. So to give it some amount to be lent over. Okay, this is also 0. This will say, no, I don't have any. This is also 0. This will say, I don't have any. Then this will ask to 5. So 5 will say, okay, I will give you 1. Then it will become 4 and this will become 10. After that, he will say, hey, I just asked you for a little bit of help. Give me some. So then it will become 9 and this will become 10. After that, this will say that, hey, I asked you for a help first now, so give me some. So 10 will become 9 and this will become 10. Now the subtraction will be done. So 10 minus 4 will become 6, 9 minus 5 will become 4, decimal point will be added, and 9 minus 2 will become 7, 4 minus 0 will become 4, and 2 minus 2 will become 0. Therefore, the answer will be 47.46. Okay. So coming to the next part, part C, 5.36 from 8.40. So 5.36 from 8.40, you will just write 8.40, the one on the right with plus sign, and 5.36 with the minus sign, make a sign, make a dash, and then 10 minus 6 will become 4, and this will become 3 minus 3 will become 0, decimal point, and 8 minus 5 will become 3. So this will be the answer. So do consult the previous question, previous part, that is part B, in order to understand how to subtract a number who is having multiple zeros at the end. Okay, this will give you the proper method to subtract two numbers having multiple zeros at the right end. Okay, coming to part D. So 2.051 from 5.206. So 5.206 and minus of 2.051, and we will just subtract it. 6 minus 1 will give 5, 10 minus 5 will become 5, then 1 minus 0 will become 1, decimal point, and 5 minus 2 will become 3. So this will be the answer, 3.115 with a plus sign. Part E, 0.314 kilograms from 2.107 kilograms. So that will be 2.107 minus of 0.314, and minus will be, subtraction will be done. 7 minus 4 is 3, 10 minus 1 is 9, and 0, this will become also 10. So 10 minus 3 will become 7 and 1 minus 0 will become 1. So this will be the answer 1.793 with a plus sign. Coming to the next question, that is find the value of 79 minus 9.756 minus 6.28. So as far we have reached till now, we understand one thing, that if the question has mentioned that subtract a number x from y, or if the question says find the value of, and then just mentions x minus y. So in this type of questions where the particular word from has been used, or the sign has been used along the two digit or along the two numbers, then you do not have a choice in order to change their places. That is, if it is written you have to subtract 1 minus 2, therefore the answer will be minus 1, and it will be minus 1 because the order of subtraction has been mentioned. Or if it is written that subtract 2 from 1, then also we will make 1 minus 2 and it will be minus 1. So minus 1 will be the answer, minus will be in the answer. But if it is written that apply subtraction to the numbers 1 and 2, then you can just use 2 minus 1 or 1 minus 2 and make a mod of it, and 2 minus 1 will give you 1, this will give you minus 1, therefore answer will be 1 or minus 1. So in such type of questions, you do not have a choice to change the subtraction or the flow of subtraction, and you have to mention the answer with the plus or with the minus, whatever is concerned and whatever is obtained after subtraction. Okay, so coming to question number 2, part A, that is 9.756 minus 6.28. So 9.756 minus 6.28, and since nothing is mentioned over here, we will write 0 because in the previous videos we have discussed that zeros can be added at the right and the left of the decimals at their extremes because they do not have any effect on the value. So this will be 6 minus 0 will become 6, and this will be 15 minus 8, that will become 8 8 is 16, and this will be 7. After that this will become 6 minus 2 will become 4, and decimal point will be added, and 9 minus 6 will become 3, and therefore this will be the answer. Part B, that is 21.05 and 15.27, and minus will be added with the 15 because it is mentioned. So 15 minus 7 will become 8, and after that this will become okay, this became a 0, and this became a 0, and this became a 10, and now this 10 became a 9. Okay, and this became a 15. Okay, sometimes I also get confused. Okay, so this became a 0, and then this became a 10, then became 9, and this 15. Okay, good as of now. The 9 minus 2 will give you 7, decimal point added, and 0 minus 5 will again become 10, and this will become 1. Therefore 10 minus 5 will become 5, and 1 minus 1 will become 0 with a plus sign. So answer will be 5.78. Coming to part C, 18.5 minus 6.79. So 18.5 and 6.79. So since nothing is mentioned over here, we will just write a 0. After that, we will make a minus sign and subtract it. So this will become 10 minus 9 will become 1, and this will become 4, and this 4 will become 14 by taking a 1 from here, and this will become 7. So 14 minus 7 will become 7, decimal point added, 7 minus 6 will become 1 and 1. So this will be the answer 11.71. Coming to part D, that is 11.6 minus 9.847. Again, two zeros will be added to make it look similar, and then minus sign will be added. After that, this will become a 5, this will become a 10, and then a 9, and then this will become a 10. Okay, so 10 minus 7 will become 3, 9 minus 4 will become 5, 5 minus 8 will not be possible, so this will become a 15, and this will become a 0. So 15 minus 8 will give you 7. Decimal point will be added, then this 0 will have nothing, so this will become a 0, this will become a 10, and 10 minus 9 will give you 1, so 1.753 with a plus sign will be the answer. Coming to question number 3. Raju bought a book for rupees 35.65. He gave rupees 50 to the shopkeeper. How much money did he get back from the shopkeeper? In our childhood days, we used to use the amount like 25 paisa and 50 paisa. So we understand such type of questions. However, 65 paisa is not understood by us. It may be understood by one of our previous generations, which used to use the amounts such as 10 paisa and 5 paisa. Okay, but from in our generation, we used to use 25 paisa and 50 paisa. 10 paisa, 5 paisa, it may be present, but it was not used by us. Okay. So 35.65, they have given a very old type of example. Even I am unable to relate with it. So 50.00 minus 35.65 will be written over here because we have solved such questions in our previous video of solved and unsolved example, that when such thing is given, then we just write that Raju gave a total of rupees 50 to the shopkeeper. That will be equation 1, or it can be written as the amount given by Raju to the shopkeeper is equal to rupees 50, equation 1. Then you will write in the next line that total or the price of the book is equal to rupees 35.65. Then you will write subtracting 2 from 1 will give us the answer, that will give us how much money is balance with the shopkeeper, or how much money will the shopkeeper return to Raju. And then you will write this particular order of or fashion of number, and then you will write minus decimal points aligned, and then you will just subtract it. 10 minus 5 will give you, so we'll make it 4, this will become 9, this will become 9, and this will become 10. 10 minus 5 will become 5, 9 minus 6 3, decimal point 9 minus 5 4, and 4 minus 3 1. That will be the answer. So the amount of money he got back from the shopkeeper is 14.35. Coming to the next question. Rani had rupees 18.5. She bought one ice cream for 11.75. How much money does she have now? This is also a same question. You just have to change the statement that Rani had a total amount of is equal to whatever you like, 18.50, equation 1. Next line, Rani bought an ice cream for amount is equal to 11.75, equation 2. In subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, we will get the total amount of money she has as of now. Therefore, we will write this 18.5 in the next line and 11.75 in the next line, minus sign, subtract it. So 10 minus 5 will become 5, and this will become 4, this will become 14, so 14 minus 7, this will become 7, and 7 minus 1 6, and this will become 0. So this is the answer, that 06.75, or you can just write 6.75. Okay, that is the answer. Coming to the next question, or you can write that total amount of money which Tina or Rani has now is 6.75. Tina had 20-meter 5 centimeter long cloth. She cuts 4-meter 50 centimeter length of cloth from this for making a curtain. How much cloth is left? So basically you just have to subtract it, write the statements as we have mentioned earlier many times and several times. So it will be 20 meter and 5 centimeters. So first you will have to convert this. How will we convert that? We will use the conversion factor of centimeter to meter. So meter is a bigger unit. We will divide with the conversion factor. The conversion factor is 1 centimeter. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So therefore we will divide 5 by 100, which will give us the answer of 20.05 meter after conversion. And similarly over here we will have 4.50 meter, and this will be subtracted after mentioning the statements for the question, that total amount of cloth Tina had is equal to 20 meter 5 centimeter, which can be written as 20.05 meter. Then you will write Tina cut the total amount of cloth cut for making a curtain is equal to 4 meter 50 centimeter, which can be written as 4.5 meter. Equation 1, equation 2, subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, will we get the total amount of cloth that is left with her. Therefore, then we will write in the next answer like this, like mentioned over here, and we will start subtracting. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 10 minus 5 will give you 5, this will become a 9, minus 4 will give you 5, decimal point added, and this will become a 1. So 115.55 is the answer in meters with a plus sign. Namita travels 20 kilometer 5 meter every day. Out of this, she travels this much distance by bus and the rest by auto. How much distance does she travel with the auto? So basically, it is saying that a total distance is, let us say this is destination 1 and this is destination 2. And she goes from destination 1 to destination 2 using. Okay, so the total distance traveled every day is mentioned. Okay, so we will make use of only one destination, that is her home. So from home, he travels a total of to various places with either by bus or by auto. So we can say like this particular part is traveled by auto and this particular part is traveled by bus. So if we add the total distance traveled by auto with the total distance traveled by bus, we will get the total distance traveled every day. Therefore, if we know any one of the distances, we can find the other distance. So we know for the distance traveled by the bus, so we need to find the distance of the auto one. So 20 kilometer 5 meter can be converted using the conversion factor 1000 and dividing. So 20.05 will be the kilometer, and from this it will be subtracted 10 kilometer 200 meter. So it will be 10.20 kilometer. Okay, and we will subtract this and find the answer as 5. 10 minus 2, this will become 9 and this will become 1. So 10 minus 2, 8, then 9 and then 0. So this is the answer of the total distance traveled by the auto by Namita. Okay. Question number 7. Akash bought vegetables weighing 10 kilograms. Out of this much is onions, this much is tomatoes, and this much is potatoes. What is the weight of potatoes? Okay, so here we can say that this is a particular basket that is weighing as of now. What is the weight mentioned? That is 10 kilograms. Okay, as till here everything is clear. Okay. Out of this, we can say that there are three sections in which the box has been divided into. First is that of the onion, next is that of the tomato, and another one is that of the potato. Okay, so the total weight of onion is mentioned to us, that is 3 kilograms 500 grams. That can also be written as 3.5 kilograms. Okay, I will write it over here, 3.5 kilograms. After that, we see that we have been mentioned the weight of the tomatoes, that is 2 kilograms 75 grams. That can also be written as 2.075 kilograms for the tomatoes. Okay, after that the question is asked that what is the weight of the potato. So this one we can be found out by subtracting the weight of the onion and the tomatoes from 10 kilograms. So how will we do that? We will just write 10 minus 3.5 minus 2.075 kilograms will be mentioned outside the bracket. And before that, we will write that total weight of potatoes can be found out by subtracting the weight of onions and tomatoes out of the total weight of the vegetables. This will be mentioned. After that, is equal to sign will be there, and then this particular thing will be mentioned as we have written. After that, what you can see that we can take this particular minus inside a bracket also. So that will be 10 minus 3.5 with a plus and 2.075 is also with also a plus, and bracket closed again because there are two brackets now, and then kilogram. Now what we will do is that we will just add 3.5 with 2.075. So we will add that and we will get something. Okay, so 3.5 and 2.075 is the addition which we have to do. Okay, and this will be 5, 7, 5 and 5. So 5.575 has been obtained with a plus sign. After that, what we can do, we can just write 10 minus 5.575, and that will be the final answer. And I hope that you can calculate that on your own, or I will show it to you that 10.000 and minus 5.75, 5.575. Sorry about that. 5.575 will be done, minus will be done, and that will be done how? That this zero will ask this one will ask this one will ask this one, and finally this one will give something out of it and it will become a zero itself. After that, this will become a 9, this will become a 9, 9, and last one will become a 10. So 10 minus 5 will become a 5, 9 minus 7, 2, 9 minus 5, 4. Decimal point added, 9 minus 5 will be 4. So therefore, 4.425 kilograms will be the amount of weight of the potatoes. So with this, we conclude the exercise 8.4, and I hope that you have understood each and every question which we have solved and which we have tried to make you understand regarding the topic as well. Also, the method or the procedure of solving the questions has been mentioned in our videos verbally and sometimes written also. You can pause the video and write it down, make notes of it. And after that, when you will start learning the examples or the questions of exercises, you will feel much more comfortable while studying them or solving. So in case you have any suggestions or feedbacks, you do comment in the comment section or reach us out at any of our social handles, that is LinkedIn or Facebook. And if you like our videos, you can subscribe to our channel and like our videos, whichever you like the best. And till the next time we meet, I wish you the best of luck, and keep revising, keep making notes, and keep practicing. Goodbye.